Is being organized, is it beneficial or is it hurting you in the long run? Now, I've been organized for a long time in my life. I always felt like it was very important to get anything done. But sometimes it will hurt me in the long run as I'm not really being productive. I'm just staying busy and just organizing stuff that doesn't really need to be organized. And something that you should really understand is when you want to be organized, have a strong reason why you want to be organized. Then tackle down on that reason. Like, for example, do you want to be organized for your personal finance? Do you want to be organized for your work? Do you want to be organized for school? Once you have that reason, then tackle down what you want to be organized for. Like, let's say for personal finance, you want to be organized on paying off your debt. You want to be organized on your daily expenses. You want to be organized on your income. You want to bookkeep all your expenses for your business. Once you have that strong reason why, then you're fine. Then being organized will be very beneficial as it will help you in the long run. But if you want to be organized, let's say your meal planning, for the most part, when you try to meal plan, you're gonna forget about the meal throughout the week. And trying to organize all that, one, you'll probably forget about it. But two, it's not really necessary. It's not really needed, as you should probably just be organized what you want to eat for the week. And you don't really need to write it down. All you need to do is figure out how to cook that recipe and just cook it that night. That's it. But that's just me on that take on that example. Some of the advantages of being organized is that you're organized. You don't need to stress about where your money is going. You don't need to stress about where your ideas are. You don't need to stress about where your workflow is going, because you have it all in one place. And that is the beauty of being organized. But a couple of disadvantages are when you over plan, you over analyze on the idea of what you have to get done. So don't over plan. Figure out your strong reason why you want to be organized. Once you have that strong reason why, just tackle down on it. Now, anyone that's watching this video, if you're trying to figure out what you want to be organized on and how it can actually help you, this is a no-brainer, as personal finance should be the number one thing that you should be super organized on, especially if you have debt, especially if you have bills, because knowing that you have those behind your back, you should probably be aware of what you have to pay. You have to be aware of your interest rates. You have to be aware of where your money is going to pay your bills. And these are super easy. I mean, it's very easy to do, as you can use Notion down below, link below if you want to use mine, or you can use Google Sheets, or you can probably find an app or a website through the internet that will help you keep track of your daily expenses, as this is really like something that you should consider, because this is something that will help you in the long run just for your personal finance sake. Um, but overall, another thing that will be very beneficial of being organized is writing down in a journal. Now, a journal doesn't necessarily have to be off of software. It could be something with a notebook and pen and just writing down your thoughts. Because I'll be honest with you, when we think a lot. We have thousands of thoughts every day, and constantly try to keep track of that. It's hard. Nobody can remember that. So the best way to truly do that is writing it down in the journal and writing down your thought process on either a certain day, a certain week, or a certain month. And doing this either daily, weekly, or bi-weekly will help you tremendously have a clean mind, have a fresh mind of not stressing, not having anxiety. And honestly, I'm not really like sponsored by anything, I'm just saying for my personal experience is that helped me with journaling. I have used both. I use Notion. I like using Notion for my journal, but I also like the old fashioned, getting a paper and pen out. As being organized is like from the peak of it, from the beginning, is using a notebook and pen. I'm sure through time like these now, you probably see like ads, commercials about like all these like organization stuff like organizer like Notion, Monday.com. But if you don't want to spend money, I mean, Notion's free. But if you don't want to like use software, if you're old school, just get a notebook, get a pen, and just start writing down what you want to be organized, and just keep track of it all. Like in the beginning of budgeting, before we had Google Sheets or Excel, people wrote everything bookkeeping on paper and pen. Was it a lot of work? Was it a hassle? Probably, but that's like the beginning of being organized, keeping track of all that stuff. Anyway, Overall, just a quick summary: be organized on what you need to get done. Be organized of your strong reason why you want to be organized, and you'll be fine. Don't over plan. Don't over stimulate ideas. Just do what you have to get done. Because the main goal is finishing what you want to get done. You know, finishing your daily goal. That's your whole reason for being organized.